Hidden Things was first published in 2012 and earned a gratifying bit of love and affection from readers and critics, but there was no audiobook version. This is entirely normal for first-time authors, but as someone with a daily commute, gym equipment that requires regular personal investment, and a small child who likes to get me up during what can only charitably be called pre-dawn, I am a great fan of the audiobook, and it bothered me that my own work didn't exist in that format. I want to change that, and thanks to the fantastic people at HarperCollins, who graciously returned the audio rights to me, I can now proudly announce the Hidden Things audiobook, read by the author, available DRM-free, and released on as many platforms and formats as possible in the first half of 2014. Let me unpack that statement a little bit and explain exactly what your support will do. First, we'll create a Hidden Things audiobook, read by myself, professionally produced with a cool new cover. I could do this by myself in my basement, but I think you deserve a professional quality recording without crying infant sound effects appearing at random intervals. Second, we'll ensure that there is and always will be a version of the audiobook that is free of DRM of any kind available on a reliable server. Then we'll distribute the audiobook on as many platforms as possible. Finally, if we hit our stretch goals, we're going to create new Hidden Things stuff, by which I mean new stories, not t-shirts and coffee mugs. I also have a very specific plan about the way in which all of this will happen, and I'm kind of excited to tell you about it. First, the Hidden Things audiobook will be released as a serial broadcast-style podcast for free under a Creative Commons license with backer news and project updates included. Each podcast will be approximately 10 to 20 minutes in length, whatever makes most sense for that section of the story, and will come out every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, free. Yes, seriously. I feel very strongly about this, and I plan to make this audiobook project a demonstration of the futility of DRM in today's digital marketplace. I believe it is possible for a creator to ask a fair price for good work and receive that price from fans who believe in the work and want to support it. If someone wants to pirate and distribute my work, they will, and nothing I do to stop that will accomplish anything other than treat good people like criminals. So, right from the outset, there will be a DRM-free audio version of the story, freely available for those who aren't yet sure that they want to pay for it. And furthermore, it will be far more likely to be free of viruses and other electronic maliciousness than whatever version you might find on Pirate Bay. Every 2 to 3 weeks during the podcast, we will also release 6-pack collections of the broadcasts, reformatted into single files with the individual podcast introductions removed. These will be made available on as many formats and platforms as possible for as low a price as we can manage without actually losing money on the distribution costs, and will be freely available to all backers at the 6-pack level and above. Finally, those backing at the Hidden Things audiobook level or above will, in addition to everything already mentioned, receive the complete audiobook several months before it becomes publicly available on commercial platforms. In short, this is the sort of audiobook release that I would love as a customer. You get to hear the book almost as it's being produced, with news about the production, available in a number of different sizes, lengths, and formats to give you the greatest number of listening options and to get the final product before anyone out in the public. But wait, there's more. Everything I've already mentioned is part of the baseline funding level for the project, $1,200, which is what we've determined will pay everyone involved and maintain the best possible production levels. But I don't want to stop there. As I've already mentioned, I'm not interested in things like Hidden Things coffee cups or t-shirts or commemorative plates, but I am very interested in expanding the world in which Hidden Things takes place. That means new stories, audiobook versions of those new stories, and even bringing in other creators to make the Hidden Things world a bigger, better, and altogether weirder place. Let's take a look at what we've got planned. First, the Little Things short story collection. Text and audio. Do you miss Calliope? What about Vicus? You ever wanted to take a dragon bowling? Me too. Little Things will be a 50-plus page collection of short stories set in the Hidden Things world, packaged with the audiobook, read by the author. Unlocked at $1,450. Second, the Hidden Things in Hidden Things. Have you ever wondered what the author was thinking when he wrote a particular scene? Are you curious where a particular character or scene idea came from? This is where you can find out. Think of this as Hidden Things Unplugged, a 2-hour podio book with stories and trivia about the book, hints about new stories coming up, and very likely a blooper reel from the Hidden Things recording sessions. Unlocked at $1,650. Next, a new Hidden Things novella, The Summer After Amy. Really, what more can I tell you about this? A novella full of weird stuff, packaged with the audiobook read by the author, unlocked at $2,300. Finally, a themed short story anthology, The 9 Mile Store. Set in the world of Hidden Things, multiple authors, cast of hundreds, packaged with the audiobook, read by, well, we'll see. Unlocked at $3,000. So, this is what you do. Think about a project that creates cool stuff, puts it into the world in a way that actually improves the connection between the creator and the reader instead of hurting it. Imagine being a part of that. Get excited, take a look at the backer options on the sidebar, and decide what you want to do. Watch out for the hidden things.